Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Hannah Dennis, and things are going to get a little bit wild with the weather as we are going through this week. So first, let's talk about the rain. We have a really good chance to see some rain coming in on Wednesday when we see a pretty potent cold front move through. And then we have a few other good chances for some rain going into that weekend. So unfortunately, it looks like a rainy weekend, but it's something that we need. It's really going to be helping us out. So this is what we're looking at as far as the cold front. This is looking at around 5 p.m. on Tuesday. We're going to see that cold front slowly start to make its way through. Now, throughout the day on Wednesday, we're going to see those temperatures start to drop. And you can see that around Tuesday afternoon, that's when that cold front's really moving through, and we get to see some rain come in with it. Now, it'll continue to move throughout the day. You can see how the rain really starts to increase as that cold front's moving through. And then we have this colder air really start to set in, and it's going to feel a little bit chilly going into Thursday because we're going to see about a 20-degree temperature drop between the 2 days. That's how strong this cold front is going to be. So this is what we're looking at going into this week. We're going to start off pretty warm. We're going to see the 70s, probably the 80s for the last time this year. So we're going to be around 20, almost 30 degrees above average. We have our temperatures dropping throughout the day on Wednesday, and then we see the 50s come in on Thursday, which gets us for those average temperatures for around this time this year. But it's still a pretty big drop. It is definitely going to be something that's felt. But if we take a look back at October so far, we have had several days way above average going throughout this month, and October was not the only really warm part for this year. In fact, we are sitting at the #2 spot for warmest year ever, but this is just from January 1st to October 26th. We averaged about 58.6 degrees. Now, the warmest year on record that we have seen between January 1st to October 26th was back in 2012 at 60.2 degrees on average, and we're not too far from that, and the year is not yet over. So we could see another record be broken here in the state of Iowa, and that's just adding to how crazy this year has been altogether. Now, as that cold front's coming through, we're going to see our wind increase. Things are going to be breezy on Monday, windy on Tuesday. We're going to see those windy conditions linger on Wednesday morning as that cold front comes through, and then things get a little bit easier with that wind, but expect a lot of wind at the beginning of this week with those warmer temperatures as we are starting off that new week. However, tonight, 53 degrees. We are going to see some clouds start to move in, but overall a nice night because those winds are going to be calming down just a little bit. And then tomorrow things are turning windy as we are going into Monday evening as we see those winds pick up, but we're looking at 77 degrees for your high. We'll have off and on sunshine as we're going throughout the day, and then we'll see those 80s once more on Tuesday. Temperatures drop throughout the day on Wednesday. We have a potential to see some storms that could linger through going into that night, and then Thursday you can see 54 degrees for your high. So it is going to be a bit on the chillier side. We see our rain chances increase throughout the weekend. Sunday, that's when we have to set our clocks back an hour. That's when we're going to be losing that hour, and then we are going to be going into next week keeping those 50s, especially on election day. So we are going to be seeing those 50s on that day as well, but it looks like 50s and 60s are going to be the normal from here on out. So if you like warm weather, enjoy the first couple of days before this cold front moves through.